Today we're ranking every Fortnite season from worst to best, starting off with OG Season 1. And I can't remember whether I actually played this season. I definitely played Chapter 1 Season 2, but obviously this is the most OG Fortnite season. You got the Renegade Raider, the Aerial Assault Trooper. The game was just so basic back then, and obviously that OG Double Pump was overpowered. But compared to the new Fortnite seasons, I don't think it has the content. It was just vanilla Fortnite, and for that reason, I'm going to put it in B tier. Next we got Season 2, and this was the first time we ever got a Battle Pass in the game. There was a whole lot of changes this season. Tilted Towers got added along with all those new locations. I'm going to put Season 2 in A tier. I really got addicted to Fortnite in Season 3, so this is definitely one of my favorites. You obviously had the Reaper skin, tier 100. Every little Timmy was running around with that skin at the end of the season. But overall, this is one of the best seasons we've ever had, so I'm going to put it in S tier. Season 4 was also prime Fortnite. The Dusty Divot was added, obviously removing Dusty Depot, kind of sad. And the Hop Rocks bouncing around on the map was amazing. The question is, though, is this season better than Season 3? I would probably say it is. After that, we got Season 5, the Cube season. I'll never forget that time where Kevin the Cube was rolling around on the map. That was amazing. This season, we got Paradise Palms and Lazy Links, which were two of the best locations of Chapter 1. The Golf Buggies, obviously the first vehicle you could drive, were added as well. I would say this season is better than Season 4. Season 6, the whole season was actually Halloween themed as well. We had those cube crystals which you could become a ghost with and float around the map. The runes were also in the game. This was the first time we ever had zombies in the game. I didn't really like Season 6, so I'm going to put it in C tier. After the absolute disaster of the previous season, Season 7 kind of brought it back. Planes were added, I forgot about that. And the Infinity Blade, which is one of the most controversial items of all time. I think it can go in the bottom of A tier. And then we had Season 8. The volcano was added, the whole tropical biome. You had Lazy Lagoon with the boat on it. And the ballers were also added, which are one of the most fun items we've had in the game. But I think I'll put it just at the top of B tier. Season 9, we had Mega Mall and we had Neo Tilted in the game. Season 9 was also the first time the pump shotgun was ever removed and we got the combat instead for the World Cup, which was definitely a big change in the gameplay. I think this season was definitely fun, probably just better than Season 8. And then the final season of Chapter 1 was Season X. A lot of people hated this season because we got the mechs. But to be honest, I think this is one of the best seasons of the chapter. We had the rift zones popping up everywhere. And overall, I think the gameplay of this season was just so fun. The event as well, the final send-off for the chapter. Like, I still get chills watching that video today. But overall, I think it should go into S tier, maybe somewhere in the middle. And then we come to Chapter 2. This is some of the most fun I've ever had in the game, not gonna lie. I think the first season of Chapter 2 did a really good job of setting the scene for the entire chapter. Obviously, though, we had to play this season for so damn long. We only had like 1 or 2 updates for the harpoon gun and something else. And I think it should go somewhere in the middle, maybe just above the OG Season 1. Okay, I'm just gonna say it straight away. It's Chapter 2 Season 2, best season of all time. You can't beat it. It's gotta go straight to S+ tier, just because the mythic weapons were so damn fun. We had the grotto, we had the shark, the yacht, the agency, and also we had the rig. It just made the game so fun and different for one season. But overall, Season 2, just the best of all time. Season 3 was still really good as well. At the start of the season, the water was covering like the entire map. They kept the mythics in the game, but they had new mythic bosses. They weren't as overpowered. And I know a lot of people didn't really like this season, but I'm going to be honest, I still think this is one of the best seasons we've had. So for that reason, I'm going to put it at the bottom of S tier. Season 4's next. This was like the Marvel superhero season, which, to be honest, I hate Marvel. Like, I don't really give a shit about that, but the gameplay is what made it a really fun season. The Stark Industries location just popped out of nowhere, and we had those Iron Man mythics. You could fly around just beaming everyone. It was kind of OP. So I'm going to put it in S tier as well. And this is when the chapter started going downhill. Season 5. Yeah, the 0 point in the middle of the map. The sand was added as well. The Mandalorian was added, so we had those mythics. This season was full of collabs. Like, Agent Jonesy was bringing all the bounty hunters in. I'm going to put it at the bottom of B tier. Season 6. All I have to say is why. What were they thinking? Like, at the start of the season, they added these crafting mechanics where you had to find parts by, like, hitting cars and stuff to upgrade your weapons. It made the early game so annoying. And the makeshift weapons were just so underpowered, they weren't even good at all. F tier. Like, following that up with Season 7, I guess it was kind of cool with the aliens, but it just wasn't the best season either. You had the UFOs where you could fly around, which were kind of annoying when they sat there in the sky trying to beam you. This is the first time we ever saw the railgun as well, which was too overpowered. I really didn't enjoy Season 7, so I'm going to put it in C tier as well. Season 8. The Battle Pass for this season was absolute trash. This is when the Cube Queen was in the middle of the map, but still, I don't think this was a strong season. The only thing that brings it up a little bit is the event at the end of the season to finish off the chapter. I think this is another C tier. And then Chapter 3 was added to the game with The Rock. We had the Spider-Man mythic in the game, which I really hated because everyone just ran away. In terms of locations, we had some OG ones like Greasy back in the game. I'm actually going to say it's worse than the last 2 Season 1s. B tier. And then, one of my least favorite seasons of all time, because they removed building. Like, what were they thinking? Why would you remove building? That's the whole point of Fortnite. I did not enjoy that point of Fortnite. at all. Tanks were added to the game. We had the floating blimps on the map. Top of C tier, maybe. Vibe in Season 3 was definitely a step up from the previous season. We had the Rave Cave added to the game. Also, the Reality Tree and the Reality Saplings. Ballers returned in Season 3, which were cool. I'm going to put it in A tier. Now, what do I think of this season? The chrome is spreading all over the map. So not only are most locations ruined by the chrome spreading, but they're also floating in the air now. I do like the addition of the keys, though. That's definitely kind of cool, opening the vaults. And also the floating blimps we can zip line up and then fly away. That's really cool for rotation. A lot of the locations are going to be destroyed by the chrome. Hopefully next season we get a new chapter. Paradise, I'm going to put it in C tier. And that's my final tier list. Comment down below what your favorite Fortnite season of all time is, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.